Welcome to the real start of Retro Wednesday. Tonight we are playing Astyanax, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It was requested by futureguy, and futureguy also subscribed to Tier 3. And so I am wearing this lovely... Is this picking up well? Do I need to shift my light, my reflection? Is it still picking up my sparklies? I can't tell. I can't see my reflection in the mirror very well. I think we have this about here normally. Futureguy is here. Yes, this is one of my dance ties. I decided to go without my vest to properly show this off. This is one of my less impressive dance ties, in fact. So I don't know anything about Astyanax, but we owe futureguy an hour of playing this, and he says it takes him usually about an hour to finish, so that's kind of the plan. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. I don't know anything about this game. I just skipped the cutscene while getting everything up and running, which it might re-show me now. Woo! Where am I? This is Remlia, my name is Cutie. I'm starting to understand. Sky, thank you so much for the raid. We've got some weird, what's an appropriate word I can use at the beginning of my stream? This butterfly definitely is giving off some Tinkerbell vibes, we'll put it that way. Yeah, we had some issues at the start of this. We nearly ended up playing X2 tonight instead of Astyanax, and then futureguy was able to help make things happen. Oh, she's a fairy. Sorry, I'm talking over the actual explanation of what's going on with our plot. This is an NES game. Unless its name is Mega Man, Final Fantasy, or Dragon Quest, I don't care about the plot. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or Batman on NES. Batman has the best ending of any NES game, and possibly any game in general. Apparently Astyanax is my name. Or title? Question mark? Dude, 16 years is old enough to save anything. Okay, we're trying to save a princess? Question mark? Girl gets kidnapped, you have to kill monsters in a parallel universe to get her back. Sounds good. And someone remind me when Neveros gets on here, and we will show off our spicy tie again. In fact, you'll notice for those of you who are getting a little bit disconcerted right now, we have a slightly less zoomed in camera angle right now to help show off this beautiful tie. Only the princess can send you back to your world. So we're trapped here until we save the princess. Sounds good. Take this magic axe. Bash. Oh, I'm gonna bash some enemies, alright. Bash their skulls wide open. It's the only way you can get back to your world, I assume? But they said only the princess can be back to my world. There is some inconsistency in this plot already, he says, not paying attention to half the words on his screen. Blackhorn is our enemy. Hello, Cypress. Cypress, you will enjoy this beautiful... Oh yeah, that's catching up some sparkles, alright. This, again, this is one of my less impressive dance ties. Trying to build my way up. Oh, did I hit the start button or something on accident? Oh, we got some Castlevania vibes going. Okay, so I have a power meter. I have jump. Starts just pause. Select doesn't seem to do anything. Rasp, thank you for 2 months of Twitch Prime. I appreciate it. Oop. Gosh, this thing's scary. Oh, if I duck, I can do a much better one. Oh, if I hold up. I think that used some energy. We're just going with these completely accurate, guaranteed to work strats here. Oh gosh. Okay, that's a screen clear. I think I got 2 more of it, maybe. Oh gosh. It's one of these games. It's one of these games. So we don't want to fall down. So here's a question, futureguy. Am I going to be hitting some game over screens? Or is it going to restart me at the stage that I'm at, or what do I... Gosh. Oh, right, I don't hold up unless I want to do my special. So I'm able to hit that. I have a lot of life, though. Probably set number of lives. Goody. Really? I gotta... Oh, I have to swing early, too. Why is there another one? Why'd that not kill you? Okay, we survived the jump this time. That gives me an axe, which I don't know if it actually... It increased my power. Okay. Power up, always a good thing. Game is all about spacing and timing. I have 1 spare life left of the fire symbol. Okay, so the R11 is my level, I assume? Oh, did I turn my axe into a sword? I plan to try to screen scroll some enemies, I just don't think it's gonna be quite that easy. I just gotta get used to some timing here, I think is what's going on. That was a health. Oh gosh, if I kill an enemy, if it's on this part of the screen where it spawns, it just will automatically respawn. Okay, so the good news is as long as I don't fall down a bottomless pit, I have a lot of health. That's lovely. You had a boss just drop on my head. Oh gosh. I'm gonna die. That was not enough to stop him. I tried to use my magic. I tried. This is a late 80s game, right? Maybe even mid 80s. No, it's gotta be like... Problem is, I don't remember what year games were released in Japan anymore. Oh gosh, I'm just getting wrecked by this guy. That thing bounces towards me! Try and save magic for the boss. So... Is my SP... so my LF is my, like, life force or something. My SP is my special power. So I have actually a lot of uses of my special, I assume. If I fall down, I swear. Okay, dude who I'm gonna kill, and failed it. The timing is so... I have to go so early to kill things. Hey, you have a good night, Rasp. $1989. That's in the US? So what year in Japan? Alright, I gotta kill you. No. I have to go so early. Oh, that is Japan. I'm actually doing a lot of... Okay. Alrighty, we're fine. Wait, was that not the boss? Oh gosh. Cool. I'm just gonna use old school strats of knocking you into the corner. Every other level, there are dragon bosses between levels. In addition to the boss of the enemies level. That's great. Great. This is why Sky told me to charge more than 10,000 sparks for the Pika game. Final world is all bosses repeated. Great. Blackhorn. Caesar has been killed. Vermin. He was brought here by Cutie. Princess Rosebud's friend. Yeah, I'm not wearing a vest today, so I wanted to show off this tie, because the vest covers up a lot of the sparkles in this tie. I put Cutie in the cell, I'm positive. Look at this, in this world. The power of the human is strong. Text moving so slowly. So not used to NES games. Hey, FC. Once we finish with this, we're probably going into some more Hollow Knight tonight, is my plan. But we just started this 10 minutes ago. No, we don't skip the cutscenes. The cutscenes is my time to interact with chat while I'm not trying to navigate my way through these semi-jank NES stages. Oh, you... Sometimes you just sit there and you just mash the button and let the enemies kill themselves. Sometimes. Cypress, we do have flowers. I can attack their legs when they hold the sword up? Oh, that would make sense. I assume letting the power meter fill up is the correct way to play. But that would require us to be good. I also can't stun lock guys as easily. This is gonna suck. Oh wait, do I just need them when they're up close? Is that what's going on here? What was that? Axe. That's more power. Whoa. Goodbye, sir. On the other hand, those statues always take two. This is Astyanax. I think that's how to pronounce it. It's an old NES game. Future Guy requested it with channel points. And since Future Guy is one of my tier 3s, I just say yes. I know he likes it. Personally, I have a hard time getting into NES games. Oh, is that my boss? Okay, at least this guy's a lot easier to figure out. Oh, not so easy to figure out, not so... Oh, he just... Alright, we're good, we're good. No, that's fair. This is decent for an NES game. It's no Castlevania, but it's trying at least. And we haven't ran into any kind of, like, super jank yet. I'm just going to abuse the cheap strategy to get me through this game. Or are we actually going to climb up on a stage this time? Okay, Future Guy, if I fall back down, do I die? I assume the answer to that is yes, but I would always like to check. That guy just respawned just as I was going up. The map stops every time I raise it? Okay. Whoa, why am I not... Why am I... Whoa! Oh, hey, okay, we're good. Why am I getting stuck there? I'm getting stuck like it's a wall. I guess I just jumped straight up that. Okay, that's fine. Can I make that jump? We got hops in this game. Can't jump up from there, but I can jump up from there. Do you just chill there? Oh. Oh, right, I would. Why would I? Ah. Didn't expect to make that jump. Yeah, okay, so the physics is jank. That's fine. That's fine. It hasn't given me an unfair death yet, and that's really all I can hope for. Whoa, what are you? Hope for from an NES game. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, I don't want to fight you. Oh, gosh. I'm taking still a lot of damage. Okay, but we gotta deal with one of these things, and I don't have refilled special. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's coming from the other side. Okay, I think if I just stay low. I think this is the strat. Yeah, I'm figuring this out. I have not played Blasphemous. What's Blasphemous about? Oh gosh, we might lose a life here. If I lose a life here, future guy, am I right back on this fight? No, I'm not right back on this fight, so I need to not get hit again. Lovely. Okay. The anxiety level. Or was Zam playing Blasphemous? Okay, so another level. So we've lost 2 lives? 1 life? We have 2 lives left? Hello, Neburos. Enjoy tonight's sparkly tie, which, yeah, right there, it's picking up some of the sparkles. Metroidvania-like, quite dark, great pixel art and gameplay. Okay, I'll keep Blasphemous in mind. Oop, I forgot what the fairy asked me. You miss your world, don't you? Yeah, so Neburos, this is one of my worst stance ties, but I felt like if I wore a vest today, it wouldn't be able to show off the full sparkly goodness. Let's see if we can do this tie justice at all. If I shift my lighting a little. Is that actually picking up any better? I'm not sure if it is or not. Oh, did I hit the button? No, I didn't. The cutscenes just abruptly end. Okay. Worst, maybe worst. It's one of the worst ones. My red one is arguably no. Oh, okay, I didn't fall in the pit. That's all that matters. My. So there's the. I'm pretty sure I wore the retro one or retro style one already on stream. I just can't remember which stream I wore it on. Okay, we're just gonna not even deal with platforming junk. My sword downgrades on death? Right, I have to kill this. Ah. Okay, we're fine. Just a little bit of tilt there, guys. I showed my retro one on a stream, right? I know I did the one I referred to as my Sapphire tie on an FF7 stream. But I forget which stream I did my retro, the more like 8-bit retro style one. That's how I think of that particular tie. I'm pretty sure I did. I couldn't remember and I couldn't figure out which stream it had been, so I was checking before I chose this tie. Goodbye, sir. Spark brought sprinkling the salt. These things just keep on appearing on the screen. It's like, what if Castlevania always had the Medusas on screen? Always. Okay, so you're gonna spawn a guy as soon as I get up there? I'm just gonna... Okay, we got through it. Kill enemy models at spawn point spawn. Yeah, I caught that already. No! Okay, we're just game over return me to. Okay, we're at the start of the stage. That's fine. That is fine. No, it's all good, future guy. It's all good. Plus, I seem to have a big power meter right now. It resets the world. Is there more than one stage per world? I thought it was just one stage per world. Unless you mean the, those extra boss fights. Sometimes. That's fine. Okay, we can do this then. I am not yet too concerned then. Worlds get longer and tougher as time goes on. Great. Like, so far it's just the jank platforming that's getting me. Which I expect on the NES. And this isn't as nearly as right. It's going to keep on respawning. How'd you juke behind me when I hit you? Okay. Other than the fact that I just took way more damage than I wanted to, we're doing okay. There's not consistency in which way it knocks me, and that's getting infuriating. Okay, Shadow Drift, we're 24 minutes into this. You skeleton. Okay, so it hits you based on which direction the projectile hits you from. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. We just might be stuck on the stage for a little while, that's all. So tell me about your experience playing this game, future guy. Like, I had never heard of this game before now. Before you asked me to play it. And I feel like the great thing about the NES was that we all had, like, those random games that we knew about and nobody else did at the time just because there was such a wide variety on the NES library. Like, I especially feel that way with the N64. The N64, one of my buddies had a game called 80s Wrecking Balls that I assume nobody else, like, before or since, has really heard of or played. I mean, I'm sure some people have, of course, but... It was just such a random game in the first place. I don't know why my buddy even owned it. His dad would just pick up some like weird games for him sometimes. And those were still the days of if you find a game that looks cool enough, you pick it up and you don't worry about reviews and stuff. You've only seen 5 copies in your life. Okay. We're not screwing with you this time. Do I have to kill this guy to get the boss to come out? Okay, that wasn't too bad. You'd grind this game as much as possible. One day your brother and I were fighting over who got to play and your dad unplugged it and gave it to the neighbor kid with special needs who didn't own a TV, and you were banned from playing games until your brother graduated. I feel like I remember some of that, because I remember in high school, pretty much all you owned was like the Guitar Hero games. Oh, am I going down this stage? Oh, that's lovely. I just get to make blind falls. Until you were 16, okay. That sucks. I actually had a friend living on my block, not growing up. He moved in when I was a teenager, I want to say. And he was legally blind, like completely blind in one eye. And then in the other eye, if I remember the way he described it to me right, like looking at the screen right now, he could see the general like shapes. So he could see the main character as kind of a blob, like a black and white blob almost. And he could tell that there were like brightness differences. And he loved video games. And unfortunately, I've lost touch with him over the years. And he was also like a super religious kid, so he would only play games that were completely appropriate, which pretty much limited him to Nintendo titles. And it was always a shame because there were a ton of games that I knew he would enjoy if he gave them a chance. Oh, game dropped in here too while I was not paying attention. There is game. Does the term shovelware even apply to the NES, though? Like, the NES was kind of the definition of shovelware, but shovelware didn't exist until the Wii? Or the PS2, sorry. Ooh. You look like my boss, alright? This guy's just coming towards me repeatedly, and he's not getting knocked back when I hit him. I'm gonna get killed. Hope I'm still alive. Yeah, we're going with that. Oh, I go into the next boss fight with one hit. Lovely. Do I just hurt you? Rip. He found out a month later he didn't own the TV. Okay, that's a little more understandable. Oh, I mean, such games existed from the days of the Atari, if we're counting E.T. Then again, calling E.T. shovelware feels way too generous for E.T. I'm glad it was a cooler day today, game. Having to work without AC sucks. I thought you had Guitar Hero on the... Why am I fighting this guy? Just drop down. So what games have you played, FC? Dang it, I didn't mean to get hit by all the way down. You have multiple PS2 copies of FIFA 20 tonight. Okay. This guy is obnoxious. Okay, let's get wrecked by our dragon, who we're gonna use spells on. Ooh. Okay, we're just gonna replay this stage a few times. I'm trying to think what random NES titles I've played that most people haven't. I know I still own a game called Overlord, but I didn't play it nearly enough to even remember it that well. It was kind of like an early strategy game almost. And I own Godzilla on NES, which I love. Love Godzilla on NES. The power bar, the PW bar I think is for power, and if I wait longer my attack does more damage or something. I'm not entirely sure. The problem is I usually spam attack to try to stun lock guys. Ugh. And of course NES Batman is so good. Dang it, don't get hit again. Oh, there was a power-up over there. That's lovely. There's not even a way to dodge this guy properly. Like, I probably just need to burn my... Actually. Is that gonna even... No, it's not. It takes a perfectly timed jump to get to that sword upgrade. Okay. We'll try. How'd that hit me without even... Oh. We're getting through it, game. We're getting through it. The hope... It takes Future Guy about an hour to beat whenever he replays it. I think is what he said. And so the hope is to see how far I can get in an hour. That's the hope. But so far some of these boss fights have been pretty jank. At least there's no bottomless pits in this stage. The power also affects spell power. That is good to know. That is super helpful to know. Game Gamer, the PS3, PSP era, had a Game Boy Color but never did much gaming then. Recently finished Chrono Trigger and trying to do all the Final Fantasy games. What are your thoughts on the Final Fantasies you played through so far? Because the Final Fantasies tend to vary quite a bit. Ooh, how do I... Perfectly timed jump. Oh, that was a full refill. Heck yeah. He's still able to hit me down here. Cool, we should have enough for this next guy. Dark Cloud on PS2. Personally, I never played Dark Cloud. A friend had it, but I didn't get a PS2 quite soon enough to... Oh, whoa. Okay, we're just... What are you, enemy? I don't have enough magic left for my magic. This is scary. Oh, I can't believe that hit me. Oh. 10-year-old kid asked if he heard N64 at Walmart today. Yeah, Sky, you're missing nothing whatsoever. Unless you enjoy Castlevania clones. Why can't I... Okay, the physics in this game. It's like, hey, here is a wall that isn't there. Oh, you're grinding through some FF1. Are you doing it off stream? For the grinding, Sky? See, that was my thought too, yeah. That's why I said it was possibly mid to late 80s. Like, I would have expected this to be 86 or 87. I'm gonna get hit by that, yep. Lovely. Sky's playing FF1 because he wants to play FF1. Okay, it's mostly just the weird janky wall there. That's a refill on all my stuff. Oh gosh. A no-hit run of this game would suck so much to try to do. See, the reason I don't want to waste my spells, Future Guy, is I just don't know how much health he's going to drop off of me. Why am I getting hit every time? What? Oh, I'm out of spells already. Lovely. Let's just get wrecked by this guy repeatedly. And this thing, of course, has way too much dang health. And that hit me. Hitboxes in this game, I swear. I'm gonna get hit by that again? Oh, no, I'm not. But I'm gonna get hit over... Oh, I'm not. I'm good, good, good. Well, time for me to get wrecked. What did I miss in chat? Photo's electronics better than the actual electronics team. Alright, of course I get to respawn you. I'll take him out, it's just taking me a hot minute. I have a hard time with Doki Doki Panic, not because it's a hard, like, it's an easy game by all means. It's just so, it's such a weird experience having it be Mario, but not Mario, but Mario. And no game, I would disagree. Lost Levels does not count as Mario 2. Not to those of us here in the US. No! Gotta get through you. No, don't hit me again. That spell wrecked him. Why am I getting hit by so much stuff? Oh, okay. These stupid bubbles, man. These bubbles fly in such weird directions. And the hitboxes are so... completely... Let's just get wrecked by the... I am not walking into him, Rex. Half the time. Although this would be a good time to remind everyone that I will be doing a crowd control run of Mega Man 3 on Saturday the 24th? Am I remembering the day right? The Saturday after this coming Saturday, we'll be doing a run. And by run, I mean we're going to be doing a 2-hour... We'll be doing a 2-hour stream. Is the currently planned 25th. Thank you, chat. And it's intended to be nice and cheap enough with the free coins for most of you able to do things. The only things that are going to be expensive, of course, are reversing left and right on me, because screw you guys. Rebuilding Robot Masters, which we haven't finalized prices on, and then locking me into certain weapons. It will be at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what time zone you're in, FC, so convert accordingly. So I'm doing a lot more damage with my power meter than I thought I was. I've never actually played Zelda 2. I also have no real desire to. There's gotta be a way to juke him into doing that. Okay, I'm actually in pretty good shape right now. No, I'm gonna reject the Legend of Zelda CDI game. I'm out of spell already. Oh, I hate these bubbles so much. Thank you, enemy, for just being complete and total crap. I feel like you just do random damage to these guys. Yeah, 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. US East Coast time. We're going to go for 2 hours. I think we're going to have an incentive bonus for a third hour, probably. We're still discussing that and figuring it out. It's because the magic after the rocks goes down. Thank you, Ben. We are still on Daffodil Glass for the time being. I just missed that cutscene. Or half of that cutscene. Don't worry, sir. This is our territory. And so just to give some perspective, for the 50 free coins for anybody who just wants to drop in and have a good time, and boss E-Tank is set to 25, so you'll be able to come in and give bosses 2 extra E-Tanks. Assuming you want to troll me, which the entire goal of crowd control is to troll me. And if I don't hit tilt within the first, like, 20 minutes or so, you're not doing your job, chat. And we saw how quickly I started getting tilted just doing the test run of it last night to figure out how things worked. Challenge accepted. Game, it was worse than I could possibly imagine. I empathize with Sky's pain for his stream, and this is one of the reasons. Like, I want to first off, let's give a big let's give some Rift Blessed in chat to thank Sky for doing a crowd control run first, because I would have lost my dang mind if I had been the first one to do it. Yeah, I hope you're able to FC. If you are or not, it's all good. But yeah, Sky, it was about 5 hours by the end of your Link to the Past randomizer run. And it helped us to sort out all the coin values and everything, remind us that we Remind us to stick to making anything that helps dirt cheap. And one of the other big things is, you know, just comparing to our Cthulhu Tie-Night, for example. Cthulhu Tie-Night was very much... It was very much about raising funds for a new computer, which I will hopefully be ordering in the next couple of weeks. Future Guy, if you're still helping me put a machine together, I'm probably about the point now where I am going to need some help with that. These enemies are different. Sky and I had already been talking about crowd control long before you mentioned it, Rex. I know that it seems that way because you were the first person to actually mention it on a stream, but Sky and I have been talking about it for a month or more already. Plus, the upside is that each of us has different goals. My goal with crowd control is not to raise funds, it's to give back to the community for the most part. You know, that's why I wanted as much stuff as possible to be as cheap as possible. Oh, I do underestimate the power of the crowd. You know, because I think as the Sparkcom community, we have some different goals going on right now. You know, for those who are specifically looking to like pitch in money and contribute in the best way, you know, Nebros is currently at 26 sub points out of 50 to unlock her emotes, and we would love to see her hit all 5 emote slots. Provided everything continues to go well with my eBay sale, I raised the funds for a new computer, which is really exciting. And so I really want my night to be more about letting... Here's what I want my crowd control night to feel like. What I want it to feel like is I want it to feel like walking into an arcade. Kind of like what we're experiencing right now, where you come in, except that you get to be able to... I mean, Rex, I think the thing that we've learned is running events every 2 weeks of some kind is what works well. So, yes, that's going to make you wait longer than you wanted to. But like I said, my goal is not to... It's not to raise contributions so much. I want everyone to be able to be included. I want everyone just to feel like, oh, we just put in a little bit. If people are really looking to contribute right now, like I said, dropping those higher tier subs on Nebros or gift subs in her channel to help her get those emote slots unlocked. Now that said, for those of you who specifically want to troll me with reversing directions, for example. Oh gosh, I have to fight you again. Rex is talking about game. The reason why Rex is talking about waiting is just because since we have kind of a set community, and because a few people are really contributing in to make things to make a lot of this possible for a lot of us, like, Sky and I are trying not to conflict in any way, for example. That's why we're coordinating our events with each other. It's why 2 weeks is kind of a good in-between time between events. I'm not even far enough forward, so why do you hit me? The hitboxes in this game. I mean, it's not as bad as some NES stuff, so I'm not, like, too infuriated, but it's what it is. So, I mean, Rex, if you want to officially claim the Saturday 2 weeks after that, by all means. Like I said, 2 weeks has been a good amount of I don't want you there, I want you... Wow. Because eventually and inevitably we're going to have overlapping events. That's just going to happen with how many of us are streaming. How many of us are... I love how I'm advertising this while I'm tilt. Ooh, gosh. Also, he's gonna respawn in a second I get him off screen, isn't he? This game is great. I'm glad someone thinks so, Future Guy. I'm glad someone thinks so. My weakness is levels that end in Y. Don't you mean days that end in Y that I'm playing levels on? Yeah, I might just, oh gosh, he's bouncing around. I'm gonna get hit by this fish. Oh crap, it's that one again. This game is crap, Future Guy. Not the worst crap I've ever played, though, so I mean, it's NES. Like, for NES, this is completely fair. Oh yeah, those fly traps are wrecking me. Okay. Let's not knock this guy back at all. And then have to deal with another one right as soon as... No, I feel like we had another Rift Tilt emote idea, I just forget what it was. See, like that shouldn't hit me. Not to mention, here he is again. Let's fight him again. And then he just goes back in the water. We're gonna hit this nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm halfway through. No, I don't want to try to beat it. This is gonna make me lose my dang mind. Like, I'm still good right now. And the problem with me saying that I'm good is usually Sky disagrees and tries to tell me I am not good at all, so... Okay. Why are you popping up still behind me? It's that one. Worth the magic. Well, worth the magic. What if... Oh gosh! I seem fine but frustrated. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm at 1 health. And I'm going to end up, like, getting hitboxed by this guy. Okay, I didn't. Why are they every step? Not to mention timing the jump over them is so difficult too. I mean, we all knew I would get killed by a plant one way or another. Either it was going to be Cypress, or it was going to be a plant monster in a game. Did I just get an extra life or something? Ooh, nope, I didn't even... Oh, okay, we dodged him. Cool. I'm not... I mean, I would expect to be like this for anyone who plays it. It's old school NES. I think this is also why Sky suggests I raise my pick suggest a game price even higher. Now we get to deal with you, and too many enemies on the wrong side of me. Why do you keep on getting knocked back the other way? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're just gonna burn magic through the stage. We're not gonna get through the stage far enough to burn magic. He's gonna... I'm happy about the fish killing me. Thank you for respawning, enemy. I appreciate that. These hitboxes. Yeah, I'm happier with the fish killing me than a plant. The fish feel like fair enemies. That's why. And if the hitboxes weren't quite so jank, I wouldn't mind half of this. See, that was just me being bad right there. That's why I got hit by that fish. Oh gosh. We're not gonna... We're getting better at least. We're getting better. I need to move forward so I don't get wrecked. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. Oh, I'm at my last hit point, too. Oh, I have no doubt I'll be an expert by the time I beat it. I just don't want to beat it. So how many stages are there total? Or how many, like, worlds or whatever? I hate the fact that you respawn enemies. 5+ a world of bosses. So I'm halfway through the game because we've got the whole world of bosses of just getting... I'm holding my PS4 controller. I don't want to wreck my PS4 controller. No, I'm still sitting on this much power. So I don't think losing the power-ups. Speaking of possible upcoming emotes that I don't know when they'll come around. But we've discussed a Rift Facepalm emote. Just because it's just too good not to have, because I do that. Oh, I am not controller tilted tossy. I've also never tossed a controller in my life, really. The funny thing is, I think it's actually being on camera playing games that just adds some extra tilt into me for whatever reason, which is really funny. I'm really curious where that's coming from inside me. Okay, we're still... No, we're... Okay. Not screwing with you. You have to jump so early to... Oh gosh. If I could just make it to the boss, we might have a chance. Probably won't, but might. I mean, here's the real question, though. Oh, also, we are going to also have bit badges, hopefully released before... That killed me. Okay. We're hopefully going to have some bit badges released by the time crowd control is around. I can't time to let them fall into the water and then jump back over them, is the problem. I couldn't get the timing on it. Like, I think my play now is just, the hitbox in this game. Like that! I freaking am swinging my axe and I hit as I kill it. Okay, we're sitting up. We're going to trust posture to help. Yeah, problem. Yeah, I know I've hit my hour mark. I'm gonna probably just burn this next slide. I feel like if I could get to the boss of this stage. It's like right there, how did the fish... Okay, how do they... They chill for a second before they go back down, that's why. They chill for a second before they go back down. I need to get you to come out early, but that's a little too early. Which is part of why I'm kind of hating this. Yeah, game, there is no one on dedicated Thursdays. I will not be streaming tomorrow night for certain. Oop. I suppose it's always possible I am, but I have some things to take care of tomorrow afternoon that I would rather not have to... If I stream, it's going to be entirely, I decide to, day of. Okay. What does this do, future guy? We're playing a little longer now. What does this do? Upgrade spell or upgrade spell? No, I see that it says upgrade. It just upgrades? I have done Thursday before. What's the difference between my axe, my spear, and my sword? Sword does most damage, okay. I'm still gonna die, but, you know, other than that. Still hit me. I'm out of spell point. Okay, we're done. We are done. We're gonna take 5 and switch over into Hollow Knight. Stream will be down for that 5 minutes.